Let's get you the latest updates coming in from the markets, which has been witnessing a bloodbath. It's finally in green. Sensex rising over 900 points at 73,000. Nifty rises 300 points, stands at 22,000. So today, finally, you're seeing markets in the green after the last few weeks have been witnessing a bloodbath at Dalal Street. Now let's, in fact, get in touch with our reporters to understand whether this is a trend that will stick now, whether the worst is over, because there have been questions about really the condition right now of the markets. But we can tell you that Sensex right now have risen over 900 points. Nifty also rising 300 points, stands currently at 22,000. So with this particular jump that we're seeing in markets, there will be, of course, a hope that it gets better. Those are updates, live updates that you see on your screens there of the Nifty numbers as it stands. At this point, all sectors are in the green. And of course, everyone's going to keep their fingers crossed that it remains this way. But we can tell you that right now, if you look at the live updates that are coming in, the Sensex has jumped 910 points. Major gainers are on the Nifty also that we're seeing, including Adani Enterprises, Tata Steel, M&M, Power Grid Corp as well. There are a few losers right now, but at this point, what's good to see is that all the sectoral indices are trading in the green. In fact, it's not just been Indian markets, but internationally that we've been seeing markets reacting, particularly because of Trump's tariff war. And Trump today, while speaking on the same, said a little disturbance from tariffs is something that he believes is okay. But there's been a lot of volatility in Indian markets too that's led to a lot of questions about what really to expect in the weeks to come. Chetan Bhutani, Associate Editor of Business Today TV, is with us on this broadcast. Chetan, I'm sure everyone's got their fingers crossed that we continue to see markets in the green. But what do you think of what we're seeing today? Is the worst behind us?
Well, probably you're right. The bulls have probably started to weaken the market. The bears are off the shelf now. In fact, what we can see from the momentum and the charts is the fact that the FIIs have now started to buy Indian equities and started to invest there. What's also interesting to note that the futures, which actually indicate what's really going to happen in the coming days, have actually crossed 22,400 mark, which is a very crucial mark for days to come. But yes, we should not always be extremely positive and happy about it because of the trade wars that the Trump administration has announced. In fact, China has also cut steel production, which is also fueling the liquidity and the growth in Indian equities. So in times to come, we will be expecting, the growth momentum for the markets to grow. But yes, one should definitely keep a watch out.
Okay, Chetan, you've been seeing a lot of reactions, and not just in the Indian markets, but international markets too, to Trump's, tariff war as is. And Trump today also spoke about it, saying a little disturbance is okay, but they will continue with the tariff. So are we also seeing reactions to Trump's statement in, the Congress, in Indian markets and overseas?
Well, as of today, we don't see much reactions because the China has cut its steel production targets and, of course, the prices. Then we'll have to wait and watch really what goes on further on. But yes, coming on to reactions that are coming in, very interesting. The fact that, the Chinese embassy in the United States has also commented that, if the Trump administration is ready for a war, then be it trade wars or be it any kind of war, we will equally reciprocate. In fact, Canada has also, rebutted equally as to if US imposes a trade war or starts a trade war, they will be actually doubling it. And Trump also, on the other hand, is also trying to put a 50% charge on tariffs, doubling 25 to 50%. So, yeah, the global reaction that's coming in. But yes, the traders, investors should be carefully watching out for the markets and the key levels for the liquidity in the markets as well.
All right. Thanks, Chetan, for joining us with those details. Like I said, we hope that these particular trends remain and we don't see any more shocks in the markets. Thanks for the moment.